Hello friends, I'm Mahendra. Now I'm going to discuss with you today about the international relation and the topic concerned about the India's internal security and the SCO meeting, Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting. You know what is SCO? National Secure Shanghai uh, Cooperation and Organization, in which the Mr. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, 2 days ago was talking about the terrorism. Particularly, he pointed out the terrorism because of Crocus Hill Hall, Crocus City Hall in Moscow, जहाँ पर अभी United Nations Security Council, United Nations General Assembly, United Nations have many resolutions to counter and have been declared many organizations as terrorist organizations, particularly concerned to the Pakistan as well. And the Mr. Ajit Doval pointed out that many organizations, he took the name as well, like LET, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and its affiliates as well, who is clearly operating in the particularly bordering with India and being sponsored by the state terrorism, being funded by the Pakistan, being supported ideologically, money is being pumped, weapons is being given, and the narcotics, drugs, and kind of something things which makes a lot of illegal money is being pumped into their activities so that these terrorist organizations can function well. Without money, they could not even afford to function like that. So India is a victim about terrorism since many decades. So it's the right of India to protect itself from the menace of terrorism. And rightly we are addressing it, no doubt about this. Every organization, everywhere, Mr. S. Jaishankar, Foreign Minister, and many other diplomats all around the world is singling out one thing, that is the terrorism. And many states are sympathetic towards the terrorism, sympathetic, just like China. China have strained many resolutions into the United Nations Security Council for terrorism. Any individual who is living in Pakistan, many India wanted to make these individuals uh, to declared as a international terrorist, but China have abstained that. That means China has the veto power. 5 members in the United Nations Security Council have veto power, and these veto powers is being exploited by and protecting these terrorist individuals or the organizations. So, Mr. Jaishankar as well as Mr. Doval addressing the very same thing, that China is somebody is sympathetic towards, and they should have to, is no. Mr. Jasank Doval there pointed out that Doval calls for the stunning double standards in combating terrorism. These are the very double standards, addressing the China. China is saying that we are against this meanest crime, terrorism, but still they are protecting the terrorists. That is called double standard. And Pakistan does very same thing. You know, Many attacks in India done by this particular state called Pakistan and many other organizations as well, living into openly working in Pakistan since many decades. It is, crystal clear. That's why the Indian government have pinpointed that Pakistan, until unless they not dissolve their terrorist infrastructure, I will not trade with Pakistan. So trade and terrorism could not function day and night. So that's the India's position. मुझे हिंदी बोलना काइट क्वाइट अच्छा लगता है, but I'm not, comfortable with that. That's why I do speak. I don't know. We are Hindi speaking people, but could not, speak fluently. I'd, feel uncomfortable sometimes. So thank you. I'm sorry for that. मैं तो यहीं का रहने वाला हूँ, है ना, अपने ही कंट्री का. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत मुझे उसमें है, लेकिन काइंड ऑफ एक अजीब सा हो गया है कि हम हिंदी भी बोलते हैं और इंग्लिश भी बोलते हैं, तो काइंड ऑफ तो उसमें फ्लो का डिस्टरबेंस हो जाता है. नहीं, हमारे यहाँ जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम है लोगों का, वो पढ़ते अंग्रेजी में, बोलते हिंदी में, करते गांव की लैंग्वेज में है. नहीं, बहुत सारी एजुकेशन में लैंग्वेज बैरियर्स भी है ना. तो बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम है कंट्री के अंदर. आई एम सॉरी. मैं ऐसा नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि मैं बहुत बड़ा इंटेलेक्चुअल हो गया हूँ अंग्रेजी में, है ना, ऐसा भी नहीं है. लेकिन आई डू फील कंफर्टेबल while talking about. So China's Belt and Road Initiative. Uh, yes, he again made the same point that the in his address at the security conclave of SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, in Astana, you know, uh, अस्थाना मीन्स उज्बेकिस्तान होगा ही, है ना. कैपिटल जो अस्थाना उज्बेकिस्तान की कैपिटल है. He also addressed that Mr. Doval addressed that the connectivity projects. उन्होंने ये भी point out किया connectivity projects must be fully respectful to the sovereignty and territorial integrity uh, of the member states of the grouping. That means BRI project, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which is going through the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. That's why India is raising this issue. Since India joined 2017 SCO, India has been abstaining and raising voice into the BRI annual meeting because China has called India to come into the annual meeting of BRI. India abstained, that India didn't went there, and he raised the concern that China-Pakistan economic road that is passing through the Pakistan occupied Kashmir must be stopped, and China must have to, observe that territorial integrity and sovereignty of the uh, country of India means should not be violated. China must have to respect. And this time also Mr. Doval, while in meeting, raised the concern that this must have to be, kept in mind that you are violating the project, the connectivity project, or any project if are being driven by the occupied regions that is disputed. You know, when India will get the Pakistan in in future, either far or near in future, then what would be the status of China-Pakistan economic corridor if Pakistan occupied Kashmir comes into the Indian territory, Indian jurisdiction, then what would be the status of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor? Very same thing India is raising consistently, that you are violating our territorial integrity, and you must have to, you know, underline into your project that this region, particular region, is you know a disputed region, and China must uh, have to be clear about that. Highlighting the challenge of terrorism, Mr. Doval underlined the need of holding accountability and sponsors. Yes, who is sponsoring? Who is sponsoring these terrorist organization or the individuals? Under the India's law called UAPA, Unlawful Activity Prevention Act, uh, any individual, right now, organization as well as any individual can be declared as a terrorist. So this is a very nice thing. Is saying that the sponsors and the individuals who is working must be held accountable. Who is doing such kind of things, and financial, who is financing them, and the facilitator of terrorist activities is also in remarks that came from the Pakistan continuing support to various terror groups. Doval also raised the issues of continuous threat posed by various terrorist groups into the SCO region as well. I will tell you what is SCO first of all. SCO comprises Russia, consists of Russia, China, Kyrgyzstan Republic, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, as well as India, Pakistan, and Iran. India, Pakistan joined very same time, 2017. They joined this grouping. Pakistan is a buddy, a friend, a buddy, and a follower of China. Uh, and Iran afterwards, Iran joined. But this particular SCO group was consists of only Central Asian countries plus Russia and China. But right now, since 2017, they extended this. India was called as a observer state into the SCO meeting. India was participating, but got the status of SCO 2017 full membership. So that's a very nice thing. That is one thing. India is protecting its interest, aggressively, and pointing out that Pakistan must be held accountable. Every route, wherever, is connected to the central Pakistan, particularly direct or indirect. So, Mr. Jaishankar rightly pointing out that Mr. this Pakistan is epicenter of terrorism. Wherever he is going, he is saying very same word, epicenter of terrorism. Okay, so that's a very nice word, and the Pakistan deserves this. So thank you very much. Uh, it is our concern, you know, it is India's concern. I told you everything which Mr. Doval talked about there, address the terrorism as well as BRI project, which India, uh, kept watching, keep watching, and will watch in future as well. So thank you very much, my friends. I need your continuous support. Please subscribe and like and share with your fellow friends. And your comment really inspires me and gives suggestion to me that what improvement we can make, communicating together through the comments as well. I do respond many comments of my viewers, and I do respect all of you. So thank you very much. Thank you.